Hey, check it out. First target out here, we got us a zinc penny. So today what I wanted to do was bring you guys along while I'm digging some targets, and what I wanted to chat about was I think maybe 4 or 5 things that I really do like about the Vanquish, just in general. I mean, number one, let's start out real quick. The most obvious thing is the price. The price on the Vanquish for what you get, for the interiors of the machine, the performance you actually get. It works on the beach, it works good at the parks. I would say one of its weak points is target separation. For me, at least, the separation isn't quite the best, but you know, it does pretty well. And for the price, you can only get so much for the price, right? If the separation was any better, then it would basically be an exact clone of the Equinox. Maybe not exactly, but so that's definitely number one. The first thing I really like about the Vanquish is the price point. What you get for the price, performance-wise, is really good. I would say it lacks quality a little bit. It does take a AA battery, so that's a bit of a bummer, but it hits on the targets, and you know, I think that's what really matters. So, all right, so number two, let's get up. The thing about the Vanquish, even compared to like the Apex, I know I have the Ace Apex, and with the Ace Apex you have a few different modes on your machine, but all those modes really do is change your discrimination settings. So you know, if you're using coin mode, basically it'll notch out all your numbers, so you pretty much only hit on the coins. But with the Vanquish, your different modes actually give you different like separation and depth abilities, as well as notching out targets, but you can always notch these back in and just use the feature that each mode provides. So real quick, let's try to get a coin in coin mode. We're swinging it in coin mode, and from the best of my knowledge, coin mode excels when you need target separation. So I do believe coin mode has the best separation abilities out of all the modes. So let's check out what this one is. And with the other two, I do believe jewelry mode is a mix between depth and separation, and relic mode gets you the deepest depth, but it lacks a little bit of target separation. So let's check out what this one is under the hole, huh? And then we'll get on to the number 3, the third thing that I really like about the Vanquish. I'll show you that one. Let's see what this is though. Out of the hole yet? What do we got? So, check it out. Plenty of those out here. I think no matter really what machine you swing, you're always going to be hitting on these. If you're looking for like a lot of the jewelry, the random jewelry, and potentially the gold, you're going to probably have to dig up those pull tabs. But let's get up. Let's talk about the number 3 thing I love about the Vanquish, huh? The number 3 is going to be the simple thing right here. The ability to be able to collapse this machine. You can also collapse the arm cuff here, and what that allows you to do is shrink it down really good. And for me, I like to ride my bike up to local spots, so I'll put this thing in my backpack no problem at all when it's shrunk down like this. So I'll keep it short and simple with that one. That's number 3. I might even add some bonus things at the end what I don't like about the Vanquish, because there are a few of those as well. But let's go to number 4. Number 4 thing that I really like about the Vanquish is the ability to be quiet when there's no targets around, okay? And that's a big one for the beach, for me at least, for the saltwater beaches. A lot of machines I've used in the past, they just cannot be quiet when you're hunting at a saltwater beach. So the Vanquish is a multi-frequency machine, and what that allows it to do is basically, in simple terms, be quiet when there's no target there. So for me, that is like a huge benefit. No matter where you are, if you're at the park or if you're at, you know, the beach, just not giving you a beep when there's nothing there really allows you to be a little bit more efficient when you're digging targets, you know? If you're always thinking that there's something there and investigate it, and then turns out there's nothing there, you're gonna be wasting a lot of time But for me, the Vanquish, unless you're in iron, that's where the Vanquish struggles, I think, is in like iron or heavy trash. If you're not in iron, man, I think you're gonna have a good time with the Vanquish. And I think a lot of you guys out there probably own one. So if you own one, let me know. Let me know if you think I'm right about these things I'm saying, or if you think I'm wrong. And do I even have a number 5? I'll touch on one thing I don't like about the Vanquish. And to some people, this would be a good thing, but it takes AA batteries. So for me, I've already blown a good amount of money on AA batteries. But you can actually get an attachment for the Vanquish, or you could just get some rechargeable AA batteries. They have a battery pack that you can buy for the Vanquish that's actually a lithium battery and makes it rechargeable. So I think that's actually an off-brand off-brand accessory. I think that's like R&B battery pack or something. I'm not affiliated with the company. I don't even have one, but I've seen people use it and I've heard good things about it. So I might even grab me up one of these one of these days. So got another penny. Ain't too bad out here, but we're getting targets, right? And I think that's what matters. If you can dig targets efficiently, get a good tone on them, you know, get down there and precisely locate them, to me that's what makes a good machine. It's not always about how deep it goes, or, you know, the bells and whistles. Sometimes it's about the simplicity, being able to hit on a target, move your coil back, and dig it, you know, and you'll be on it. So here it is. Notice what I do here. I'm still in coin mode. Just move your coil back until it stops beeping. As soon as it stops beeping, dig right directly in front of your coil. So right here, drop down, baby. It's gotta be right, y'all. Sometimes I'm off, but most of the time I'm pretty accurate within a, 2 or 3 inch little plug. So I think the technique works pretty good, and I know a lot of people use that technique as well. So that works with any machine for the most part. Something down in there. There it is. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little short one. Was that 4 or 5 things? I'm sure there's a few more things I can come up with that I like about this machine. Let me think. The tones on it, but that's, you know, it has the same tones as the Minelab Equinox, but the tones are just very like crisp and clear a lot of the times. If you swing over a target, there's no crackle, there's no pop, it's just beep, 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 you know? It's got a real mellow tone, especially when you're hunting with no headphones around people. I think some machines can get a little bit loud, in my opinion, when you're not wearing headphones. The tone's a little bit aggressive, but with the Vanquish, man, I like using it. It's a good overall, you know, all-around machine. So if you like it, man, leave a comment down below. And if you don't like it, if you've had a bad time with it, hey, let me know. The one thing I can say about this is it's not built the best by far. I think they put all of the money into the interior, you know, into the technology and into the brains of the machine, and it kind of lacks in build quality. But just having this, though, the cam locks on it, to me is a good thing for sure. So I'm heading out of here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Leave it a big old thumbs up if you did. Leave it a fat spanking thumbs down if you didn't, and I hope to see you guys on the next episode.